Hello, I'm Chef Monica, the General Mills K-12 corporate chef. Welcome to the November menu moment celebration of National Cranberry Month. Cranberries are harvested in the fall, so this is the time of year when you can purchase them fresh. Only 5% of these little superfruits are eaten fresh. The rest are consumed dried or frozen or as juice or sauce. Whatever form you choose, cranberries are available to be enjoyed year-round. Many people associate cranberries with New England, especially Cape Cod, and they are certainly grown there, as well as in New Jersey, Oregon, and Washington. A whole lot of berries. Most of the crop, in fact, are grown here in my neighboring state of Wisconsin. Cranberry growers and marketers have created a lot of good educational resources. I found this poster at uscranberries.com and other good videos and educational materials at wiscran.org and cranberries.org. I'm going to head back to the chef studio now and show you some cranberry recipes. It was so fun being in a cranberry marsh. Cranberries are one of the fruits which are native to North America, so these bright red berries have a long history of being enjoyed here. I am delighted to share this recipe collection of American Indian traditional foods from Wisconsin Farm to School program with you. It is a wonderful resource for educating your students about some of the traditional foods of the upper Midwest, especially since November is Native American Heritage Month. In fact, the very first recipe I want to share with you is a delicious parfait from that recipe collection. I've layered sweetened roasted butternut squash and dried cranberries with Parfait Pro vanilla yogurt and Nature Valley granola. Beautiful fall colors, scrumptious taste, and it credits for a half a cup of red-orange veggie and a quarter cup of fruit, 1 meat alternate, and 1 ounce equivalent grain. Here are 2 more yogurt recipes, smoothies, that use cranberries. This is an easy 2-ingredient yogurt drink, just equal parts cranberry juice and Yoplait blueberry yogurt whisked together. By the way, did you know that cranberries float? Cranberry sauce is featured in this smoothie. Mash the cranberry sauce up, then mix it with orange juice and stir into strawberry yogurt. A blender or food processor works great, but elbow grease, as my grandmother would have called it, works just fine. You can switch up the flavors of yogurt you use for either of these smoothies. Whether you choose vanilla, strawberry, or blueberry yogurt, the addition of cranberry juice or sauce is going to create a tasty treat. The next cranberry recipe I have to share with you also uses yogurt, but this is a dip and one that has a spicy little kick to it. I've used a food processor to mix 64 ounces of vanilla yogurt with 32 ounces of reduced fat cream cheese until smooth, and then added 4 cups of dried cranberries and a half a cup of jalapeno pepper slices. You may need to work in batches. This is so good with celery sticks and apples. Actually, I like to eat it by the spoonful. I'm showing the dip as a part of a lunch with turkey roll-ups and Nature Valley oatmeal rounds to complete the fall theme. I also like the dip spread on the apple cinnamon oatmeal rounds topped with a slice of turkey. Speaking of themes, I'm staying with the cranberry cream cheese combo for the next idea. I made this giant wonton out of a biscuit. It's filled with dried cranberries and a touch of cream cheese. You could add in a slice of jalapeno if you like. I've served it with the spinach salad dressed with a sesame vinaigrette. The salad dressing recipe is posted on healthyschoolrecipes.com and is from the folks with the Oklahoma Farm to School program. I've done a hands-on with Chef Monica video to demonstrate making the wonton. Here's a QR code for that video. There's also a QR code for the next recipe, Bubble Up Barbecue Meatballs. I've taken a crowd-pleasing party recipe and put a school food service spin on it. Meatballs are heated in a mixture of cranberry and barbecue sauces. But instead of trying to serve these on a bun, I've cut Pillsbury biscuit dough into bite-sized pieces and bake them. These biscuit bubbles make a fun topping and an easy way to soak up every last drop of the cranberry barbecue sauce. Cranberries are immensely popular in baked items, and I couldn't let this month go by without showing you a recipe using Gold Medal whole grain variety muffin mix. I combined fresh cranberries with that all-time fall favorite, pureed pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice. Dried cranberries work too, but I love the pop of color from using fresh or frozen berries. I could have easily scooped this to make muffins, but I decided to bake it in a sheet pan. That allowed me to cut the cooled product into triangles so it looks a bit like a piece of pie. A dollop of whipped topping completes the pie illusion. Here's a QR code to take you to that recipe. One last menu idea for you. I was inspired by the post of a savvy operator in Tips for School Meals That Rock on Facebook. She had some cereal that was getting close to its best if used by date. She turned it into a snack mix. Brilliant. Building on her idea, I used a combination of cereals, Trix, Rice Chex, and Honey Cheerios. Measure 1 ounce of cereal and add a 1/4 cup of dried cranberries and a few marshmallows. You can serve it in a boat, a little cello bag, or in a grab-and-go container. This fun treat credits as 1 ounce equivalent grain and a 1/2 cup of fruit. Speaking of meal components and crediting, I bet you think I forgot about the nutrition segment of Menu Moments. Never. Certainly not for this little cranberry powerhouse. My colleague Leslie Shirey from the Bell Institute of Health and Nutrition is joining us right now. She might have been waiting for me to bring out the snack mix. Leslie, what can you tell us about cranberries?
Well, besides floating, I also read fresh cranberries will bounce when thrown, given they have 4 air chambers inside, though perhaps not something to encourage in the cafeteria. There are so many fun facts about cranberries, including a nutrition fun fact. It is said that early settlers in America and sailors used cranberries to help fight off scurvy, which is a condition that occurs from not getting enough vitamin C. Although scurvy is rare today, when it comes to nutrition, cranberries are a source of vitamin C. They also provide fiber, and their vibrant red color comes from what is known as anthocyanins, which have been studied for their antioxidant benefits, and why some people refer to cranberries as a superfruit. Because of their antioxidants, cranberries have also been widely studied for their role in health, such as heart health and digestive health. Although more research is needed, this fruit does seem to live up to its superfruit status. Kids may have had dried cranberries, but may not be as familiar with the other forms Chef Monica is using, like cranberry juice or fresh cranberries. And adding these to foods kids are already familiar with is a great way to get them to try something new. In fact, childhood is the best time to get kids to try new foods when it takes less exposures to a food for kids to like it versus adults where we have already developed our taste preferences. Now I'm going to go enjoy the snack mix as I do love dried cranberries.
Thank you, Leslie. It was fun to learn that cranberries were used to fight scurvy. That does make them sound like a superfruit for sure. And thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed this cranberry menu moment. See you next time.